Well, good day, folks. And here we are at Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood again today. And I'm continuing on with the puppy. Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong things here. Got me off guard here. The pulley fix, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'll get you turned around here and show you what I'm up to. All right, so what I was figuring on doing was putting the pieces on the pulley there and getting everything lined up and maybe just putting 3 tacks on it. I'll see if I can zoom in here, see if it'll work today. Yeah, look at that, working. Yeah, see the, get my finger in here, where's the finger? Where are you? There you are, finger. Right there on the shaft, there's a keyway. So the 2 pieces I want to weld together have the keyway in them, and I've got to get those lined up before I weld it, or the keyway won't match up. And so I thought I would try it a different way, I guess. Just hang on a second. So the shaft I'm using here, where it would be a lot easier to work at, doesn't have a keyway in it. So I did a bunch of thinking, of course, and I could cut a keyway into it with my Dremel drill. Anyway, I didn't want to do that. I don't know how I'm going to hook these up here. I'll put my studio light on my head here, and that might help the situation with the light. All right. Yeah, so I got to get that keyway in there. I lined up with that keyway there. So I didn't really know what to do there, so I got to thinking, and of course, me and my backyard machinist skills, I come up with this thing. I have a piece of pipe here. I can get it in the, yeah, there we go, see that? So I ground that off. I don't know if it's going to focus in on that or not. I flattened the pipe, and then I'm grinding it off to see if I can get focus on it. Well, it's the focusing on everything else, I guess, today. Sometimes you put your finger up there, it does that, does it? Focus. No focus today. Anyway. So what I did is I flattened that piece of pipe out. I think it's steel. And I ground it off. And I ground it off that way. So it'll fit the keyway. So I can slide that in there, if I can do this on camera or not. Slide that in through there. Like that. And then I can take the pulley and I can line that up there. Oops, didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. It's figures, and as soon as you do anything on camera, it don't work. I did this before. Oh dear, But I guess maybe I was using both hands, I guess. Anyway, let's try that again, see what happens. Alright, you get in there, like that. And then, there now, we got it in there again. Maybe I'll stand over here and hold up again it. Or stand in front of it, I guess, or something. Now, like this and just like that. So wiggle that on there like that. And it's kind of lined up there. So it's got a little bit of slop in it, but I think I kind of center it like that. Then I'll put the set screw in it, and then I'll tack it. In 3 places. So I've got the thing cleaned up, and V'd out, I guess you'd call it. Anyway, yeah, now that I think of it, if I tack that in 3 places, and take it off of there and try it on the snow thrower and see if it all fits, and that'd be the thing to do. So there we are. That's a start for today, so I'll get back to you. Alright, here I am back after having some lunch, and we got everything set up here before I went in for lunch, so that's what's going to take place right there. And I'm going to heat that with that torch, and I'm going to put 3 little spots on there somewhere along there. Once that's done and I feel that it's tight together, I'm going to take it off and try it on there with the key in it, and to see if everything fits. That's the next plan. And I probably won't show you me welding, but I will show you what kind of a job I did afterwards. But a lot of people say that, I don't know how they say it, but a good welder has a good grinder. So, anyway, I don't think I'll be doing any grinding. You're just taking off the work that you put on, in a way. So, I'll get to it here, and then I'll show you when I'm done. So, the other thing I got to kind of mention is I'm going to have to do, well, I don't have to, but I'm going to do the musical tractors here, either today or tomorrow. So the John Deere is going to go up front, and the Kablooey is going to go where the Massey Ferguson is. The Massey Ferguson is going to go where the John Deere is. So we're going to try out the John Deere with the few little modifications I did to see if anything has changed with charging the battery. And the reason why we're doing this is I have mentioned in the last few days that they're saying about snow coming. They were saying 25 centimeters on Thursday, then they changed it to 10, and then they changed it to 5 to 10, and then they changed it back to 10. And now all of a sudden it's a winter storm warning with 15 to 20 centimeters. But it's more on the western end of the island, and it's not necessarily central, so hard to say what I'll get here. But anyway, we're going to do the musical tractors here, and the John Deere is going to be in charge. So that might be today, and it might be tomorrow. Anyway, we'll get back to you once I get the welding done. Alright, so I'll weld it up here, or I should say just tacked up in 3 places. Just wanted to show you the the keyway. It kind of looks like it's gonna work, so I'm happy about that. But still have to try it yet. Anyway, I'll get back to you. Alright, so if I can show you here or not. But anyway, in she went. She fit just like a glove. I can't get me light in there yet. And there we go. Oh, there. And the bolt goes through, and the keyway and everything lines up, so it's good. It's time for welding now. So sometimes I use these, I don't know what they call them, I guess they're cheater glasses or something like that. They do help. I have two different ones here, and I ended up using that one. And it certainly made it easier to see, so that makes it easier to weld, I guess, if it's easier to see. But I don't know if it made any difference today. Anyway, there's the welding. There's what you can, I don't know if I can. Anyway, it breaks again. I'll just have to throw everything away and start new, I guess. It welded kind of odd too. I don't know. There's something in the metal that it just didn't seem to like. I don't know if there's any spots here where you can see. Guess not. Yeah, there's one there maybe. Right there, the end of my thumbnail there. Not this hole here, but that hole. It almost looks like it's, can't get in there to. Sometimes using your finger can make the thing focus, but not a focusing. It's about as good as it's going to get right there. So it just seemed kind of odd in some places there. It just didn't seem to. Still kind of warm. Anyway, that'll go on, it'll fit, and it'll work. God knows for how long, but anyway, that's that. So, the keyway, yeah, that hole there, that goes down on top of the key. So I'm gonna get my light out of the way. But anyway, I'm gonna put that set screw in, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my favorite goop on it. The goop acts like a annoy lock nut. It kind of takes the vibration out of things and keeps things from loosening, is my thinking. I've used it quite a few times and it seems to work really well. Alright, so that's that. I'll take you back when I get it on the tractor. Okay, folks, we're all back together here now. Now, I got the light in the way again. I gotta get an extension, I guess. Goes out over my forehead, maybe. Anyway, there she is. She's got a little bit of wobble back and forth, and that's because the shaft is bad, and probably the pulley is bad, and up right there, tight. You know, it feels pretty good there. It could be just the way it's mounted on the shaft, I suppose. Oh, I still got to put my little set screw in yet. Anyway, she's up and ready to get out the snow again. I'll turn it on here in a minute. I'm going to put the set screw in first, and then we'll turn her on and start her up and turn the blower on. Thrower, I should say. All right, folks, we got her all back together. We got the set screw in, and everything's all lined up, and the springs are on, and we'll give her a start here and see how that goes. It hasn't been started for a couple of weeks, so. All right, we'll turn the blower on and see what happens here. Ready for snow duty. All right, so that's going to be it for today, folks, and we'll catch you again on another one. Say, I think I'll do the musical tractors here, either today or tomorrow. Get ready for the snowstorms. Goodbye now.